Pascal is returning from unsuccessful job hunt. Whilst in the car, he was thinking about his life and was just talking to himself in his head and was like, what is at least going on? My life is not going as planned. As I planned that at my age, I'll be married, I'll travel to Canada and the UK, come back for a visit and have a very good family. What the hell is going on? Am I cursed? What is going on? Then the officer stopped their car and searched the car and realized that the driver wasn't having license. After paying some bribe to the police, the driver drove off and immediately transferred aggression to the passengers, immediately asked for the transport fare. Pascal was searching his pocket looking for his wallet and only to realize that he has lost his wallet, a wallet that just contained 5,000 naira. He was confused and he didn't know what to do. Because he was very suited, he didn't want to disgrace himself. He immediately had to create a false alarm and started shouting in the car that there's a snake in the car, there's a snake in the car. Immediately, the driver has to park and everybody scattered. That was how he was able to escape, not paying for the transport fare. Pascal got home and lied down and started thinking, what is he going to do next? The job hunt, he has a master's degree and still unable to get a job. So what is he going to do? Then, after some few days, he saw some opportunity on the internet looking for a masseuse after registering to another company. He got an offer, he got called up to go and massage a client. Upon getting there, the client looked a bit fat. Pascal was confused and was asking, who is the client am I coming to massage? Immediately, Doris said, I'm the client. Pascal was confused. What do you mean you are the client? Wait, didn't you read before coming here? Immediately, Pascal looked very disgusted, very uncomfortable because of the client's size. But what can he do? If he doesn't do it, he will not be paid. And if he doesn't get paid, he will not get his daily money to feed himself. So after performing the massage on the client, immediately Doris said, wait, is this your first time? You seem kind of new to this because your massaging technique look very different and mature. Pascal said, yes, there's no job in Nigeria, so I have to do something to sustain myself. Okay, don't worry, I'll tip you. After the session, Doris gave a very huge tip to Pascal. Immediately, he looked happy and said, wait, all this for me, I'm so happy, I'm so grateful. After that, Pascal was about to leave and Doris said, wait, not so fast. What about happy hour? Pascal was confused and said, what do you mean happy hour? See, are you a baby? Are you a child? Why are you acting like you don't know what is a happy hour? I mean, after massage, there's always a happy hour, right? Immediately, Pascal said, no, that did not include in what he was supposed to do. And then Doris said, don't worry, I'm going to pay you handsomely. Pascal said, no, I'm not interested. I mean, with her size, Pascal said, you are everywhere. I can't do that. The happy hour you want me to do for you. Then Doris said, I love you. Pascal was confused. Immediately, he was able to run out of the house. Then again, after some few days, he got the same call again to go and massage Doris. After getting to the house, Doris said, well, today, no massage. But she is confessing her love to Pascal. Pascal was confused. Wait, what? I'm not interested. I have a girlfriend. Doris said, your girlfriend is not going to love you because you don't have money. And I have the money. I'm going to feed you. I'm going to take care of you. I mean, look at how fat or how big I am. I am everywhere and I can be everywhere around you. Pascal continued to say, Mom, I'm not interested. This went on for a while. Pascal decided that, the hardship was just too much, so he can manage. Well, after about a week where Doris has spent a lot of money on him, bought him some clothes, giving him some money, and all of that. Pascal, it was his turn to return the favor, and Pascal was disgusted to the core. He couldn't perform, and that was how that relationship, fake relationship, ended. Now he kind of got some money from the fake relationship he was having with the client and invested it in some business he believed will yield some result. But after investing almost half of the money, the business did not yield result. It was alleged that the company was a fraud, a 419 company, and that was how he lost all his money once again. After trying to get up on his feet, a week after that, the girlfriend came back from youth service. Then Chica, who is the girlfriend, was asking Pascal that how is his life going, that he has been hustling for how long since he has been dating her. Chica, who has come back from youth service, has met rich young men in youth service and realized she is wasting her time with Pascal. Pascal has promised, say, look, don't worry. We've been surviving since, and this is not the time to give up on me. Things will be well. I am working hard. I'm planning on opening a mechanic shop. So don't worry. From there, who knows? Something might come out from there. Chica said, you have been saying this for when I know you. Almost 3 years, 4 years, and I'm sure you have been hustling before you met me. Don't you think this is going to be difficult for both of us? Don't you think so? Pascal started pleading, and Chica said, well, I am going to give you some time. If you don't, I will leave this relationship. So this ultimatum is a very hard burden on Pascal. Chica every day wakes up and starts trouble. Where is the money you promised me for my hair? Where is the money you promised me to take care of my nails? Where is the money for my shopping? I don't even eat a lot of protein anymore. See, this went on and on and on for about 3 months after she returned from youth service. And because of that, she quickly broke up with Pascal. Pascal pleaded and said, look, I have a plan, I have a vision. Chica said, no, you are not my type. After the breakup, exactly a month, Pascal, as he is now a mechanic, managing some of the cars and also repairing cars, there came this young man who has a little fault on his car. Got down from the car and asked for a mechanic. Pascal went with his guy to repair the car. Then another lady came down from the car. That happens to be Chica. Shockingly and surprisingly, she looked at Pascal with disgust, like, yeah, you are not on my level. Who is this? Let's do fast and leave here, baby. Pascal could not even say a word to Chica, just shake his head and said, all is well with him. Now, after some time repairing the car, they left. Pascal and his colleague were called by the boss of the mechanic that some items have been stolen at the shop. They accused Pascal and his friend that they were the only one who are desperate to make money. They are the only one who is capable of stealing. Meanwhile, they were innocent. But how can they prove it? Because they were new and the others were old there and they were trusted more than the new guys. So that was how he lost the mechanic job as well. Back to square one. Pascal was just confused. And whilst in the house or in his room, he was just saying, I should have just stayed with Doris. It wasn't that bad, right? It wasn't that bad. He was trying to retrace his step, but he just couldn't understand why anything is going on wrong. So one day he woke up and then went to buy rat poison, wanted to kill himself, and realized he got a call. And the call quickly said, hello, it is Pascal. Thomas, you made some investments some months ago and the investors had year result. The company was called for fraud, but they are compensating everyone with their profit and the kind of investment they made when the company was closed down. Pascal could not believe it. He said, what? He quickly pushed the rat poison aside and then asked the caller to repeat themselves. The caller repeated himself and Pascal was shocked. So he was given a day to go and then reclaim his wins or reclaim his investment. And then that was how Pascal miraculously became rich. So after getting all that money, he started doing business, buying and selling of cars. And then he started writing. He became an author. He became quite popular. So he started using social media to talk to people, not to give out. He became a motivational speaker / businessman and author. So he was famous. Then one day after going on interview, coming from the interview on a radio station and TV station, he met a lady selling orange and the lady was confused and said, wait, who are you? Then that was Chika. She's pregnant, very poor, selling oranges, and Chika has to say she's apologizing if he can help. Yes. He gave her some amount of money and said, oh, that is all I can do for you. Sorry that you left me when I was poor. I'm sure you don't expect me to accept you back now that I'm rich. This is my new girlfriend, my fiancée, to say. And I wish you all the best. As Pascal and his new fiancée walked to their car, Chika looked on as they walked by very sadly and regretted everything she has done to Pascal.
Thanks for watching this recap. This channel brings you the best Nollywood movies. We save you time and money. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos for more movie recap.